Hello, hello, and welcome. I am back. I'm here. It is I, Berto, back again. Back. Yeah, back for another tournament. I guess. You can see the title, so that's fine. Yeah. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's had a great day. I hope so. Anyway, if you haven't, chill out. Just chill out. But take a minute. Look after yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. All that sort of stuff. Drink some water. Eat your vegetables. Never eat shredded wheat. I don't know. All that sort of stuff. But yeah. I don't know what I'm going on about. I've derailed 30 seconds into the stream. But yeah, it's been a nice, productive day for me. I say productive. It's probably not as productive as some people's days, but for me, it was pretty damn good. I got up, I took the dog for a walk straight away, came home, had some breakfast. After that, I got ready for my meeting, which was probably about 20 minutes away. So I got everything set up computer-wise for that. Had meeting. That was about 40 minutes. That went well. That was good. Then after that, I went out for a walk. Got that done early today. Just went around in the woods. Seems as it's dry up there now, and I don't either trip, slip, or fall over every step I take up there. So that was nice. I came home from that. I had a shower. I got the birds fed. I got myself fed again. Had a cup of tea. Had a sit down. Started prepping for today or for tonight's, or at least this half of the stream anyway, with the tournament. I thought about the games I wanted to play and stuff. So yeah, I did some prep for this stream, and then after that, it was getting on with dinner. Yeah, wasn't too bad. And now we've had dinner, and yeah, it's chill time. It's chill time, and I don't have to go out for a walk now because I did it earlier. So that was good, isn't it? So yeah, it's amazing what a bit of preparation does for you, isn't it? So yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, I sat down and I thought about some games I wanted to play for the stream, and came out with 12. I thought 12 was a bit too many to do a tournament for, really, because it'd probably be in the same format as usual, but it'd take twice as long because there's twice as many entrants and stuff. So I had some I can never say this word straight off the bat. Preliminaries, in which I just kind of did some smash battles until I got 6 winners and 6 losers. So we have 6 tournament entrants. And then I had a loser bracket battle as well. To determine which game would kind of be elevated to the finals regardless. So for the actual tournaments, we have 6 games, like I've said a few times. We've got Red Dead Redemption 2. We've got Persona 5 Royal. We've got Final Fantasy 7 Remake. We've got Mass Effect. We've got Pokemon Scarlet. And we've got Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Nice selection of games. I think. But, however, I mentioned a loser bracket. Out of the losers, there was Cyberpunk. There was Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. There was Elden Ring New Game Plus. There was Avowed. And there was Tales of Arise. The game to come out on top there was Avowed. So Avowed will be a 7th entrant into the final battle. And then, just to spice things up a bit. Just to make things a bit more interesting. So yeah, that's what we've got to get through tonight. But yeah, might as well get into the tournament stuff. I just wanted to get that all out of the way before we get into Smash Bros. And it's like ba 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 with music and stuff. You know what Smash music. I don't know. My voice doesn't really project tone too well, so that was very well just like ba ba ba. Whereas in my head, it sounded more like the song. So just rambling now, just rambling. There it is. Right. Okay, I can check audio levels once we get into a fight or something. So we won 6 tournaments first. Let's get our characters sorted out. Number of CPUs 32 as well. And I like to go for that one. We all love the D, right? That's the SOGS tournament. Rule set. Okay, so the only thing with this is there are champions from previous tournaments that can't be used. So let's start that. See who we've got. So we can't have Luigi, we can't have Inkling, and we can't have Hero. Left side, I'm not seeing anyone there. Right side, I'm seeing Hero. I'm not seeing Luigi. Even though Little Mac being green like that and a wireframe mode. I saw green, I was like, Luigi! So yeah, it's just Hero I can see there. Can't see Inkling, can't see Luigi. Unless, see, Inkling has so many different forms. No, I ain't seen them there at all, so... so if we go back, we take out Hero. Who do we not have actually? Before I do that, put it back on Hero a second. Who do we not have? Do we have a Joker or a Cloud or a Sephiroth at all? No, not Ice Climbers. Who wants Ice Climbers? Nobody wants Ice Climbers. Not seeing a Bayonetta, not seeing a Cloud, not seeing a Sephiroth so far. There's a Joker there. Okay, right. Oh, there's a Cloud there. Kingdom Hearts, get up. Okay, right. So Hero can be replaced with Sephiroth then. Sounds good to me. Where there's a Cloud, there's a Sephiroth. That's what I always say. Don't know why. Don't know why I would ever need to say that, but... Okay, cool. Cool. Let's get into this first one then. Shuffle them up a lot. And go. Nice. Alright. Nice, cool. Round one, we've got Bowser Jr. versus Robin versus... That's not Richter, that's the other one. Bleh. Who are you, Castlevania man? You Mr. Castlevania for now. I can never remember his name. Versus Sephiroth. Skip that one. Robin wins that one. Ice Climbers versus Ken versus Lucina versus Samus. Ken. We've got Breath of the Wild Link versus Lucas versus Super Mario versus Incineroar. Mario, not only did you beat a little kid up, you beat an animal up as well. We've got, I mean, yeah, Breath of the Wild Link was fair game, so it's fine. We've got Mexican wrestler Pikachu versus, who are you again? Mr. Game & Watch, that's the one. Versus Zero Suit Samus versus Diddy Kong. Mr. Game & Watch, the silhouette wins. We've got Duck Hunt Duo versus Richter versus Sheik versus Kit. I think it's Pit. Or is it Kit? No, I think it's Pit because Kit's the car from Knight Rider. Yeah, it's Pit. It is Pit. Duck Hunt Duo. And we've got Cloud versus Lucina versus Marth versus Pac-Man. Pac-Man wins. Ate all the ghosts. We've got Corrin versus Daisy versus Dark Samus versus Joker. Daisy. Nice, good job. Good job. And we've got Little Mac versus... Oh, God. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I think that's Roy and the other one is Ike. But it could be the opposite way around. And then we've got Dr. Mario. Yeah, it's alright. Little Mac wins anyway. So there we go. Nice. Semi-finals. We've got Robin versus Ken. Skip that battle. Robin wins. Super Mario versus Game & Watch. Holy crap, the silhouette's winning. Duck Hunt Duo versus Pac-Man. Pac-Man takes it. Got Daisy versus Little Mac. Come on, Daisy, that'd be so funny. Hell yeah! Nice, okay. So we've got Robin versus Pac-Man versus Daisy versus Game & Watch for this battle. This is first of the finals. This will determine a character that represents one of the games that we go that are fighting. So that will represent Fire Emblem Three Houses. Skip this battle? No. We watched this one because it's the finals. Although, no. I don't actually know who's going to be. No. The way I've done it before is I get all the characters and then I'll number my pieces of paper here. So I don't know what's in which. I'll mix them all up and stuff, and whatever numbers come out as the winner of the final match will be the game we play. So we don't know who's representing what yet. I don't need to assign things now. Oh, Game & Watch nearly just ended himself. Game & Watch just got ended. Great soundtrack to this battle, gotta say. Robin, Pac-Man and Daisy haven't lost a life yet. Game & Watch has lost one. Daisy's looking low. Oh, okay, Daisy's lost a life. Game & Watch is so weird. So weird. Whoa. Beating the crap out of stuff. See, one thing I did see earlier on is, like, there are characters that seem just stronger than others. Like, during the tournaments that we've done in the past, and like today as well, because obviously just recency. But there are just stronger characters, like Ness comes up quite a lot, Villager comes up quite a lot, Rob the Robot comes up quite a lot as well. Maybe Mr. Game & Watch is kind of one of them, but then it's down 2 lives as opposed to everyone's 4. Or he's down 2 lives as opposed to everybody else's 1 or down 1 life each. If I can talk. I'm wondering if we should move chat out of the way. Or maybe make it a bit smaller and up in the corner or something. Let's have a look here. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, I'll wait to do that then. Nobody's chatted just yet anyway, so I'll wait to do that. Oh, Pac-Man just got ousted. It's like, no, you're not getting back up. You're not recovering. I think it was Daisy that just kicked him down, but... There's 3 characters with black aesthetics going on. You've got Daisy in her black dress. You've got Game & Watch, who is coloured black. And Robin, who is just wearing black clothes as well. So it's like Pac-Man is the only one I can recognise very quickly. I mean, Game & Watch moves a bit weirdly, doesn't he? So we've got Robin, Pac-Man, and Daisy on 3 lives. Game & Watch is on 2. Nobody's looking particularly low yet. Although Game & Watch just got just got yeeted, I guess would be the best word for that. Oh, Robin just saved himself there. Robin's looking a little low. Although, did he just heal? He had black smoke coming from his icon there. There you go, it's back again now. maybe... No, there's no items. I made sure there's no items. So perhaps he's got a restorative move on him or something. Who knows? Game and Watch is out. Daisy and Robin are on 2 lives, and Pac-Man's on 3. Come on, humanoid characters, don't get beaten by a sphere with arms and legs and a face. That's just silly. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. See, even when I'm not playing, like battles for the edge like this, I always find myself tensing up a bit for some reason, because it's just... I know how annoying it can be to recover at times. And I'm not going to pretend to be like overly proficient, but it's one of them. You've got more than one character looking to edge recover. You've got a character edge guarding or something, and it's just like, oh, for God's sake. It's not so bad here, but like playing online especially. I haven't played too much online, but from what I did, yeah, I got my ass handed to me, so... all good fun, though. All good fun. Beat up Pac-Man! Beat up Pac-Man! Hell yeah! See, I don't mind my characters being different shapes other than human, but like if they're cool. Like Bowser is cool. Bowser's a cool character. Ridley is a cool character. But Pac-Man is just not cool, is he? He's just... Oh, damn, Daisy's out. Robin versus Daisy. Pac-Man could win this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, it's stuff like that. Hey, Jordan. Isn't that Ripley? Ridley is... I suppose Ridley is a reference to maybe Ripley from Alien, considering Ridley is an alien himself from Metroid. But yeah. How's it going, Jordan? Hope you're doing well. I think, like, didn't Ridley Scott have his hand, or have a hand in making the... Oh no, Pac-Man didn't win, that's alright. Didn't Ridley Scott have a hand in making the Aliens movies? Or at least one of them, maybe? Or I don't know. But there's lots of Ripleys and Ridleys and God knows what. But yeah, we're just working out what we're going to be playing next. Sort of alongside more Monster Hunter, really. Had a hoagie, hell yeah. Gone to shop for chewing gum, because I hate not having any. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, all good. What was I going to... Ridley Scott Alien? Yeah, it looks like it. Definitely the first one, anyway. Yeah, Alien seems to have had a load of directors, so... Right, okay. So Robin is first winner then. Robin's first winner. I need to sort chat out as well. So that's Robin. Robin, sort chat out. We'll just yeet it out of the way for now, so it's off the screen. We can always move that back later. All right, cool. Cool. Or even still, we could sort of rethink it a bit. Bring that back in. Make it a tad smaller. Can I not just... I can kind of. Make it a bit smaller and then pop it up in the corner there. I don't think there's anything important up there, so that's fine. And to draw out money. Oh, nice. Because she's broke. Only a boyfriend loan. Nice. There we go. That might be better. That might be better in general, to be honest. Who knows? Who knows? Right, okay, so let's move that on, shall we? Didn't really look at what went on there. Blobbin! Nice. With his edgy sword. Nice. Cool. First winner. No, I wanna... There we go. Tournament 2. D. There we go, right. So, for this one... let's see who we've got, I guess. It's easy to look on the previous screen. So... Can't have Luigi, Inkling, or Hero. There's an Inkling. I found you. So I'll change you to Joker for now. Although I don't really know who we've got here. There's a Sephiroth there. There's a Bayonetta there. Pac-Man's back again for round 2. Right, yeah. Sorry, I just saw King DDD there. It's just like, why are your colours so washed out? But that's just its, that's just, yeah, the colour palette for it, I guess. Okay, I'm not seeing anybody else right now, so... No Luigis, no Inklings, and no Heroes, so... I think we're good. Definitely not seeing anybody there. Alright, I think we're good. Just one more look over. Not seeing any down the left side there. Although, Robin. I need to look out for Robin as well, don't I? Is Robin here? Either male or female Robin? I don't see them. I see Lucina. I see Marth. Other than that, Fire Emblem character-wise, I'm not seeing anybody else. Alright, wicked. Shuffle that up. Nice. See who's up. Okay, so we got Young Link versus Joker versus Lucas versus Mega Man. Lucas wins that. Oh, Lucas wins that? Lucas wins that one. We got Marth versus Sephiroth versus Ness versus... Who are you again? You're not Richter. You're the other one. What's that guy called again? Wolfgang von Castlevania. I don't know. I can't... Is it Simon? Simon, isn't it? Yeah, it's Simon. Okay, yeah, so... Marth versus Sephiroth versus Ness versus Simon. Sephiroth won that one. Good stuff. Isabel versus Roy, I'm going to say. Versus Pokemon Trainer versus Ice Climbers. Oh, it's Ike. God damn it. Blue Ike. Red Roy. Okay. Bayonetta versus Samus Aran versus Lucy. No, not Lucina. Rosalina versus Solid Snake. Rosalina. We've got Stinky Boy Wario. Ganondorf. Lucina and Little Mac. Little Mac. Greninja versus Dark Samus versus Villager versus Pac-Man. Pac-Man, god damn it, stop winning! We've got... Oh right, no, they came close. I was going to say, I swore Pyra won one of the tournaments, but no. Must have gotten into the final, but not any further. So we've got Pyra / Mithra. We've got Captain Falcon. We've got Kirby, and we've got Rob. Rob the Robot. I'm not really sure what the R, O, and B stand for, but maybe we can have a look in a minute when they're fighting. Pyra / Mithra win that one anyway. We've got King Dedede, all washed out and grayscale and stuff. We've got Ken. We've got my boy Bowser. And Sheik. The ninja. And it's Ken. Good old Ken the Hobo. I mean, he is now, as far as I know. Like, from what I've seen, like going from Street Fighter 4, I think Ken had won the lottery or something like that, and then Street Fighter 5, he loses it all, and he's just wearing like rags and looks a bit sort of like hobo-ish. So that's what it seems like to me, anyway. We've got Lucas versus Sephiroth. Sephiroth, the world ender, versus a little kid. Okay, cool. Okay, that's what I was thinking would happen. But it's not always that easy with Smash. So we've got blue is Ike, red is Roy. So yeah, we've got Ike versus Lucina. No, not Lucina. That's Rosalina. It's a different Ina, but not John Cena. So, all right, Ike wins that one. Little Mac versus Pac-Man. Please, like, oh, for God's sake! I was just about to say, please, Little Mac, just punch Pac-Man or something like out of the ring. But then I thought of like fusing the characters, and then they'd just be Mac-Man. But Macman. Skip this battle. Okay, Pac-Man wins because of my stupid jokes. Pyra / Mithra versus Ken. Okay, nice. Pyra Mithra wins. Okay, for the final we have Sephiroth versus Ike versus Pyra versus Pac-Man again. Pac-Man, second final of tonight, really. So, he's fighting for his chances, but it's just so weird. Why are you a sphere with arms and legs? Never had arms and legs in the arcade. But no, we don't want to skip that battle. Nice. Let's see what happens here.
3, 2, 1, go!
Goddamn. Ugh. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what Rob actually stands for. Me personally, I stand for nothing, but R.O.B. Meaning. No, I don't need Oxford Dictionary meaning of R, O, and B. I need Nintendo meaning. Oh, okay. Which stands for Robotic Operating Buddy, which is very Nintendo, isn't it? So, cool. Cool. I swear I used like a peripheral for some sort of game system they had or something like that back in the day. Kind of like the oh, what was that red thing? That was kind of like very primitive VR in a way. Oh, the Virtual Boy. Yeah, it's I say it's kind of like that. It's around the same time, I believe, but I don't know. But characters are losing lives here. Mithra has lost 3 already. Pac-Man's lost 2. Ike's lost 1. Sephiroth's lost 1. It's not going so well for Mithra / Pyra. Hopefully Pac-Man gets beaten down a bit more. I dislike him even more with armbands and leg bands on. It's like, why? Why do you need them? You shouldn't have arms or legs. You were a ghost-eating sphere on the arcade. Didn't have arms and legs there. Here's me questioning video game logic. Everybody's on 3 lives apart from Mithra, who's on 2. This is one of those maps where I don't understand how Pyra / Mithra lost so many lives so quickly. So they must have been fighting for that edge, or either of the edges, and yeah, she got very unlucky, I guess. But Pac-Man and Sephiroth are on 3 lives apiece. Ike and Pyra are on 2. Pyra's defending this second to last life quite well, though. She's lasted quite a long time on this this life, so. Okay, no, she just lost it. The second I speak, Or very soon after. So Pyro's on her last life now. Ike is fighting for his second to last life. And Pac-Man and Sephiroth are quite comfortable with 2 lives left. Ike's down to his final. I did see earlier on as well, on the Switch, that Xenoblade... Xenoblade Chronicles X has been re-released on Switch now. It came out originally on Wii U, so I never played that. So yeah, that'd be... It seemed very sort of MMO-ish as well, or very sort of... You could sort of connect with other people online and go fight big robots and stuff like that, and get in robots yourself, and... Seems very different from the Xenoblade I know, being Xenoblade 2... no, I played Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one, with Shulk and Reiner. And, yeah, it's not Reiner. What was his name again? He had that thing that he said, like, every 5 minutes. Okay, so Ike's out. Oh, God, what was his favourite phrase that he would say? Because it made me laugh every time, because it was done in, like, dodgy British accents as well. Who won that? Sephiroth won that. Okay, cool. Those last few lives went down very quick. I know it was something like Reiner, but it wasn't... Is it like... Is it not just Rhine? Or... Because he used to say something like, it's Rhine time! Or something like that. Like every 5 minutes, like they do in Xenoblade games. Like Xenoblade 2 had the same issue with some of the enemies. So like there was 2 like sort of soldier type enemies, like in like bases scattered around, and they just had these lines that would just repeat over and over and over again. It's like I know one of them was "Don't forget me," done in a slightly sort of Scottish accent. So it's like "Don't forget me." That's my Scottish accent. And then there was damn, I can't remember what the other line was, but it was you'd hear it often enough. I think they sort of patched it to sort it out a bit, but it still happens. Sephiroth. Okay, cool. Cool. So that's tournament 2 done. Nice. Sick. Yeah. Nice. Alright. On to the third one. On to third one. There we go. Get that set up. Always the D. Sogs tournament rule set. Nice. Okay. So, we do not want Luigi. I'm seeing Luigi in 21. I'm seeing Robin in 22. I'm see. Do I see anybody else here? No. Hero? Do I see Hero? I don't see Hero, but it could be one of them that I don't recognise because it's like 4 different different skins. Oh yeah, I see him now. CPU 8. That's Hero there. I do recognise that one though. That one's from Dragon Quest 8. And then, so we've got a Hero, we've got Luigi. I'm not seeing Inkling there at all. So that's good. And obviously we saw Robin there as well. So we need to switch those characters out. Nice northern accent. I try sometimes. Well, I didn't try too hard there, but... okay, so I'm not seeing any... No, we can't have Sephiroth either, can we? So that's fine. Okay, so... Hero can be me Brawler. Because they never come up in these things. I don't know why. Might take Pac-Man out because I'm fed up with seeing him. Luigi can be Sword Fighter. Sword Fighter Berto. And then Robin can be the Gunner. There we go. Then if I was going to replace Pac-Man, just because I'm fed up with seeing him. Alright, cool. Piranha Plant. We've gone from a sphere with arms and legs to, well, a potted plant that eats things, so that's good. Right. Shuffle all that up. There we go. Nice. Alright. So we've got Naked Choke versus Simon versus Bowser versus Piranha Plant. Yeah, I know. I've already announced these. Might have done so a bit early, but Simon. Okay, I did remember his name at long last. So we've got Pikachu with a hat on. We've got Marth. We've got Zero Suit Samus, and then we've got Kirby. Pikachu wins. It was the hat. The hat won it for him. We've got Pichu versus Isabelle versus Lucina versus me Brawler. Pichu won. Okay, so we've got a bit of a kind of like a princess battle here. I suppose Palutena is a goddess of some sort. I don't know. I've never played Kid Icarus or anything like that. So, but we've got Ness versus Princess Peach versus Princess Daisy versus Palutena or Palutena, however you're supposed to say that. Princess Peach. We've got me Gunner versus Ryu versus Roy. Red Roy. Versus Falco. Me Gunner. Alright, well done. We've got we've got Old Man Donkey Kong versus Wario versus Pyra Mythra versus Zelda. Old Man Donkey Kong. Solid Snake versus Wolf versus Little Mac versus Wii Fit Trainer. Solid Snake in his leopard print sneaking suit. We've got Joker versus me, Sword Fighter versus Diddy Kong versus Dr. Mario. And it's Joker that wins. I didn't expect myself to come like to win against Joker there. As much as I would have enjoyed it, but we've got Simon versus Pikachu. Oh dear. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's what I would expect, I guess, but... Pichu versus Princess Peach. Princess Peach. So we've got... Me Gunner versus Old Man Donkey Kong. Old Man Donkey Kong. And we've got Leopard Prince Solid Snake versus Purple Joker. Yeah, skip that one. Solid Snake. We've got oh no. I mean, I suppose Donkey Kong is kind of humanoid, isn't he? Would you say monkeys are humanoids? Considering humans evolved from apes? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Skip this battle. No. No, we don't want to skip this battle. Because in my mind, it's kind of a bit rude to evolve from something and just be like, no. We're... I suppose we are the better version, so aren't we? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Being a bit rude. Well, it's a nice simple arena for this one. And Solid Snake didn't take too long to get his rocket launcher out. Solid Snake is kicking the shit out of Simon. Peach just eliminated Simon. Holy crap. Only... Oh no, Simon and Donkey Kong have both lost lives. Hacha! Damn. Simon and Donkey Kong are getting the proverbials kicked out of them. Peach and Snake are still on 4 lives, as if you couldn't see. Don't know how good of a commentator I would be. Just like considering I can't read and I can't talk, probably not a very good one. So I've always said I've got a face for radio and a voice for silent film. So here's to me subjecting people to my voice on the internet. Here to ruin people's day. To be honest, the more I've sort of heard my voice while I've been editing my videos and stuff like that, I have sort of gotten used to it and I've sort of accepted it. It's not as bad as I used to think it was. But it's, yeah. It's no Matthew Mercer or Troy Baker, is it? Definitely not. And to be honest, like every other person I raid as well has like a really nice voice. Like, so what the hell? Can you just like? can you just stop having dulcet tones, please? Can you just not? I can't remember their name now, but I sort of thought about it the other day. It's the lad playing Monster Hunter with his female friend the other day. But then, yeah, Rinnie's has got a really nice voice as well. Val's got a very nice voice as well. Combat Pasta as well. He's got a very nice voice. Like, Jesus Christ. Just keep talking. It's like, holy shit. But yeah, then there's me. And then there's me. That's all I'll say there. Who's dead? Simon's dead. Alright. So Simon's out, Donkey Kong's on 1 life, Snake's on 1 life, and Peach is on 2. Peach is looking to become queen, I guess. See, I don't know if, like, in Mario lore, anything's ever come up about Princess Peach's parents and who the actual king and queen are. But I suppose King Koopa, like being Bowser. No, I suppose that's not the Mushroom Kingdom's king, though, is it? I don't know. But yeah, I wonder. What happened there? Okay, Donkey Kong and Peach just got eliminated. Well, I say that. Like, no, they both lost a life, but Donkey Kong was eliminated because he was on his final life anyway. But, yeah, I just don't understand what happened there. Snake seemed to be out of the action, and Peach and Donkey Kong just yeeted themselves. It sounds like you want him to whisper sweet nothings in and on my ear. Yeah, go ahead. That'd be weird. Someone should have taught Princess Peach stranger danger not to climb into people's vans because she gets kidnapped far too often. Yeah, to be honest, it's the same with Zelda as well. Zelda's constantly getting kidnapped. It's got damsel syndrome, haven't they? Although, like, didn't Peach get her own game quite recently as well on the Switch? And, like, Zelda got her own game where she's saving Link as well, so they're getting a bit of revenge, and Snake takes that one. Nice. Also, I was in chat, but little sister video called me to talk nonsense. Oh, but she's 11. Little sister video? Like, I don't know. But yeah. Go talk nonsense, yeah. Always good fun. Alright, so I can never take that skin seriously. Leopard's print. Snake. Nice, cool. iPad kids these days have evolved, I know. Yeah, I see. They start young now. Yeah, to be honest, we try not to so often now, but, like, if Theo gets the tablet while he's up here, we give him some games to play, and most of the time he's just watching ads anyway. He's so amused by it. Like the best ads are the ones where you can actually control things and do stuff for him, because he's like, oh, it's a new game. It's like, no, it's not, it's an ad. Like, press that X up there and it goes away forever. The reason 10-year-olds beat my ass on Fortnite. yeah, that's it. because they got practice. Plenty of practice. I don't know how anybody plays Fortnite on a phone or a tablet. Like, I tried playing Among Us on my phone once, and like my thumb's in the way. How the hell am I supposed to see anything? I know I could probably hook up a controller or something like that, Bluetooth-wise, but fuck that for a game of Among Us, for God's sake. Like, it's supposed to be fun, not annoying. I do enjoy Among Us, though. I like it far better for the PC, because they've got, like, just a load of different roles and stuff for it now. I say now, it's been that way for a while, but... okay, so that's Tournament 3 done. So that was... Snack Air. So we've got Robin, Sephiroth, and Snake going on to fight for whatever game we're going to be playing. I'm going to get this one set up, and then I'm going to go make another cup of tea, take a quick break. And then, yeah, we'll do the rest of the other three tournaments. Kids these days are so sweaty. Don't know about you, but I've never practiced at a game. Like, practice... I mean, you could just call it playing something over and over and over again. Like, you playing FIFA and stuff could all be considered practice, I guess. But yeah, I haven't really, like with something like Fortnite, you would definitely need to sort of... Because, like, I tried playing a game with my brother once, and he was there just, like, running around shooting people at the same time as building stuff. It's like, what? How do you do that? I can't aim and shoot and build a competent building around me at the same time. Just like there's too much to think about all at once. So yeah, I definitely yeah. There's games I'll practice and games I won't practice. Like Monster Hunter, I definitely need to practice at, but I get through it. I succeed. But yeah. Yeah, it's one of them. I suppose Fortnite is all kids play nowadays, isn't it, really? It's the lesser of the two evils when it comes to, like, Call of Duty or Fortnite. What do you want your kid playing? Yeah. My practice is like an apprenticeship. Kids these days are going to uni. Fortnite University. Mine is learning on the job. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, you just go in and play online and, yeah, you just learn as you go, don't you, I suppose? Okay, so we'll get this set up. What characters have we got, huh? So I see a Luigi there. Is that female Robin there as well? At CPU 11? I don't think I'm seeing anybody else there that we can't have in... Luigi, Robin. I'm not seeing any Inklings. I don't have an Inkling. I don't have a hero from what I can see. No, I think we're good. Apart from those two. Okay, so there's a... Okay, no, we can't have a Sephiroth either. We can't have a Snake. And there's not one anyway, so that's fine. Let's go back, take those three characters out and swap them out for something else. Quite the spectator sport. Nice. I can think of worse things to be watching. Definitely. Like darts. Darts is shite. Just spitting straight facts now. Oh dear. Although I'd argue that golf is worse than darts, but I don't know. They're kind of just as bad as one another in my head. Let's get some more Mii fighters going, shall we?
Roller. Sword fight.
Adds a bit of personality to it, doesn't it? Sephiroth there can be the gunner. Alright, cool. So far she's burnt it and ruined it. Oh, that's it. Well, now she's going to have to shave it. Oh dear. I have some friends would disagree with me. Yeah, people can disagree. They can be wrong if they like. Golf is boring, cricket is boring, darts, I don't mind. I mean, yeah, it's one of them. Darts is quite easy and quite simple, isn't it? Like, as opposed to, like, golf is, like, it's an easy concept, but there's too many factors involved, like wind and rain and, like, whatever the hell is on the pitch, or the is it a pitch? Is it a golf pitch? No, it's a course, isn't it? But, like, yeah, you've got water and different lengths of grass and sand, and so why put all these things in the way? Just pick your ball up, carry it over to the hole, and put it in. Just abolish the sport. It'll be fine. At least darts, you're actually throwing something sharp, I guess. They should do it with needles instead. That would make it a bit more interesting. Oh dear. Her hair is a wig. She did shave it back in September and is growing out. Oh wow, okay. Okay, well yeah. I didn't mean to make a joke. Yeah, I'm sorry if my joke was insensitive. Oh right, okay, that's all right then. However, this is not common knowledge to a lot of Twitch people, so that's between us. Oh right, okay. Well, you just put it all over the internet now, and I've just said it. So I say all over the internet as if millions of people are going to watch this, but potentially. I call her a boy all the time. Okay. That's a bold move. Oh dear, it gets worse. Right, let's shuffle this up because we've got all the characters out that we don't need, and then we'll do that. And we'll leave it there for a minute. I'm going to go make a quick cup of tea. She values your honesty. Nice. That's good. Right, I'm going to go make a quick cup of tea, use the toilet, all that sort of stuff. I might find a quick bite to eat as well, because even after my dinner, I'm still quite hungry. But yeah, I'll be back as soon as possible, and we'll keep this tournament going. Speak to you in a sec. Hello, I've returned. There we go. Right, let's carry on, shall we? I was also thinking a second ago as well, which hurt a bit. Excuse me. Yeah, like with the losers bracket, I was wondering whether just to do like a 6-man battle with all the losers from earlier and determine somebody to win there, or whether to just use it to, or use a 6-man battle to choose a character for Avowed. But I don't know. Let's just carry on and hola, ¿cómo estás? So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that. Yeah, screw it. We'll do the full losers bracket battle again. See who comes on top there, and then we'll just stick whoever wins as the seventh. Seventh fighter in the final match then.
Round one.
Okay. Nezuko. She running. Okay. So round one of this tournament. Dark Link versus Roy versus Richter versus Kirby. Dark Link. We've got Sheik versus Pimpin' Donkey Kong versus Villager versus Joker. Joker wins. We've got Chrom versus Mario versus that's the Mii fighter versus Lucario. Lucario wins. The furry one. No. Joker is from Persona 5. One of the games in contention tonight, to be honest. So, yeah, may very well see Joker soon enough. Who's this? This is Pichu versus Falco versus Yoshi versus Mii Gunner. Pichu wins again. Pichu's killing stuff. Zero Suit Samus versus Lucina versus Sonic the Hedgehog versus King K. Rool. Zero Suit Samus. He's back. It's Mr. Game & Watch versus Wolf versus Princess Peach versus Ike. It's like, oh, he's got blue hair. Must be Chrom. It's like, nope, yeah, that one's Ike. We've established this. Who wins? Princess Peach again. We've got Shulk versus Meta Knight versus Cloud versus Mii Sword Fighter. And Shulk takes that one. Matt from Wii Boxing is unbeatable. He's the ultimate fighter. Is that Little Mac? The boxing guy, I guess. To be honest, he is a pretty strong character. And I like using Little Mac as well. He's fun to use. Who's this? We've got Wario versus Duck Hunt Duo versus Jigglypuff versus Pit. Come on, Jigglypuff. No! Pit won that one. Old black guy. Oh, right, Matt. Okay, I see. Look on Discord. Let's have a look. I don't think I ever played Wii Boxing. I never spent too much time on a Wii, to be honest. We did have one, but I was never too great with the motion controls or anything like that. So, yeah, and well, there were some good games on there. I had a friend who played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, and they enjoyed that. But yeah, I could never get behind the whole motion control thing. Where's Discord on my phone? There it is. It's on the first screen I get to once I've unlocked my phone. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. See, I wasn't sure if you were referring to the guy from... What was that boxing game on the... Was it like the SNES or the NES or whatever it was back in the day? That Punch-Out, I think it was. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that guy before. I know he's a me, but not that old. Sorry. Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, all right. Nice. But again, yeah, Little Mac, very strong character. Dark Link versus Joker. Dark Link takes that one. Lucario versus Pichu. We got a Pokemon battle. Pichu won. Pichu never wins. What the hell is this? If Pichu wins the final, then yeah, that'd be great. That would be great. Zero Suit Samus versus Princess Peach. Princess Peach. And then we've got Shulk versus Pit. And Shulk. Alright, cool. Final. Dark Link versus Pichu versus Shulk versus Princess Peach. Princess Peach is in another final. They're on a Titan, but not the traditional. Well, I say traditional. This is a Xenoblade 2 Titan. Damn. Okay, well, Dark Link nearly sunk in the cloud sea there. God, Pichu, have him. Like, Pichu, as far as I know, is considered a notoriously weak character in this game. It hurts itself with its electric attacks. And yeah, it's just generally not too strong. And just got yeeted there. I haven't got percentages on, but yeah. Pichu is now smoking. Pichu is taken up smoking. Shulk is smoking as well. Yeah, these characters that are just turning up on the... very well done. Oh God, I can't remember his name. They're just characters from Xenoblade 2. The one on the roof there is the driver. And you've got the character that's standing just on the floor, which is the blade. Yeah, you've got characters. Some characters are drivers. Some of the characters are blades in Xenoblade 2. I don't want to spoil too much because yeah, if anybody does ever want to play it. But yeah. I mean, I played Xenoblade 3, but I think story-wise I do sort of prefer Xenoblade 2. But yeah, the battle is definitely a bit more, or the combat systems are definitely more refined in 3, I would say. I know a guy from Twitch who would love your channel. He loved this game and similar ones to you, but kept pestering my GF ages ago for her phone number, so yeah. You're better off getting well clear of that guy. Called Little Mac. Named himself after a character in this game then. I mean, I think Little Mac is the original sort of boxer from Punch-Out. I could be wrong about that. There could be another fighting game he's from, but just trying to think. He's definitely not from Me Boxing or whatever it was. Wii Sports or whatever, because that's all Mii's, isn't it? So. Fell right into that one. What's going on here? Link's on 2 lives, Pichu's on 1, Peach is on 3, and Shulk is on 3. So Pichu's not looking too hot right now. I'm here just talking about other random stuff and forgetting about the match that's going on. Objection? What is this? Oh. Let's have a look. What's going on? Ah. Alright, well, Pichu's gone. Link's on his last life. Peach is on 2 lives and Shulk's on 2 lives. Ooh. Oh. Oh shit, he saved himself. Okay, Link's gone. He saved himself, but not for long. See, like, as a character on this game, I really don't understand how Shulk's sword works. Like, Xenoblade 1, it's got, like, different forms it takes, or different sort of... it's almost like different classes in a way, if I remember rightly. You've got, like, a slightly more nimbly one, you've got, like, a heavier, slower one, you've got, like, one that focuses on healing, and there's another one that does something different. There's, like, 4 different types. But in this game, like, yeah, it just seems very, very odd. You've got to switch your styles up quite a lot. And, yeah, I've never really understood him in this game. Other than, like, swinging your sword to hit somebody. But, yeah. There we go. Shulk's taken that one quite handily with 2 lives left. Sick. Alright. Shulk goes into the finals. Shulk. I don't know what sort of name Shulk is as well. Some parents wanted their kids to get bullied. Alright, cool. There we go. There's another winner there. Cool. Alright, that's 4 winners. 2 more. 2 more. And then we've got the losers bracket, and then we've got the final. The final of finals. The most final. The ultimate final. Alright, cool. D. Alright, cool. So, let's go... yeah, next page and then go back. And we can have a look here. Alright, what we seeing here? We've got a Sephiroth there that we need to replace. It never puts the Mii fighters in there or anything, so I'll change you up to Brawler. Excuse me. Uh... We've got Hero, which will switch up for Sword Fighter. And then, if there's anybody else here, there's a Luigi. Don't need Luigi. That could be me Gunner. Okay, so I'm not seeing any Inklings. We've replaced a Hero. We've replaced a Luigi. Robin, Sephiroth, Snake, or Shulk. Is there any of them here? Not seeing any. Oh, there's a Snake. We don't need that. Sorry, bro. You're already in the final. We'll put Ridley in. Is Ridley already in? Yeah, Ridley's already here. Yoshi, maybe? Do we have a Yoshi here already? Good old Yosh. Yoshmeister. No, that's good. Right, so we replaced a Sephiroth. Robin, I'm not seeing at all, which is good. Okay, I think we're good. I think. So we've got no Luigi, no Inkling, no Hero, no Shulk, no Snake, no Sephiroth, and no Robin. Alright, wicked. Nice. Sorted. Got told off a lot for forgetting whatever it is she's told me. Yeah. That's selective hearing or selective memory right there. But yeah, I get you. I get you. I can get told one thing 1 minute and then the next minute I've forgotten exactly what it is they were saying, so I have both, yeah. Let's go. Oh, we've got me Gunner and me Sword Fighter in the same fight. Alright, cool. Round one is Toon Link, or like Dark Toon Link versus Mewtwo versus... yeah, that's normal Samus, isn't it? Samus Aran versus Ken. Oh dear. I always find that just quite funny. Just like, you got your Ryus, your Chun-Li's, your Zangiefs, your M-Bisons, and then you've got Ken. Yeah, skip that battle. That's Samus. She'll spout some right nonsense to me, and I'll listen, but I don't have any input, so she's like, yeah, I know that feeling. It's like, no, I'm just, yeah. I've heard it, I'm taking it in, just, yeah. I'm like, well, yeah, but what do you want me to even say? Yeah, that's it. Sometimes it's just best not to argue, isn't it? In any situation. Yeah, so we got me Gunner versus me Sword Fighter versus Duck Hunt Duo versus Mega Man. Me Gunner. Me Gunner wins that one. We got Little Mac versus Corrin versus Isabelle versus Breath of the Wild Link. Corrin takes that one. yeah, that's it. You learn quite quickly, don't you? Just like you say certain things that, like, but in your head at the time, like, either sounds like a joke or it just doesn't sound as bad as people may find it or may take it. You'll say it, and then yeah, you'll regret it instantly, because you'll find that reason why it was annoying to somebody else or something like that. So you'll think of that reason instantly the second you've said it. It's, oh crap, I should not have said that. But I know that very well. Very straight up and honest, which isn't always a good thing. I mean, it's probably the best thing, to be honest. In this day and age where a lot of people, in my opinion, don't always say what they mean, that's confusing as hell to me. I'd rather somebody be straight up and honest with me than beat around the bush and yeah, just sort of make things more difficult to understand. I don't see the point in that. Yeah. I think that's an admirable trait, to be honest. To be straight up and honest. We got Piranha Plant versus Big Yosh versus that's Wolf versus the Mii Fighter, Mii Brawler, whatever you want to call it. Big Yosh. Pyra / Mithra versus Incineroar versus Rosalina versus Marth. Pyra Mithra. Okay, we've got Meta Knight versus what was that again? Robotic operated buddy or Rob versus Richter versus Ryu. Lots of R's there. Ryu wins that. Young Link versus Lucas versus Dr. Mario versus Sheik. Dr. Mario in a very dapper black tuxedo suit thing. Ice Climbers versus Diddy Kong versus who you get? You're Ike. Ike Blue. Roy Red. Yeah? Yeah. Ike versus Ridley. Ice Climbers. Only because there's two of them. Cheaters. I prefer it in my opinion, but sometimes, even if I'm honest and believe what I say, it isn't always the best thing to share in my opinion. Share my opinion. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a time and a place, isn't there? Really, it's yeah. Just sometimes it's not so easy to read. Like in certain situations where I know I've sort of messed up, like in work situations and stuff like that. Like you feel you've been there for a while. You're kind of used to people. You kind of think what people. You can kind of sort of understand what people sort of go for with jokes and stuff. But then, yeah, you kind of misread in a way as well. So, yeah, I've definitely had situations like that. Who we got here? We got Samus Aran versus me Gunner. That wasn't it? I think. Yeah, that's the Gunner. And the Gunner's in the final. Okay. Corrin versus Big Yosh. Corrin takes it. Nice. Pyra / Mithra versus Ryu. Pyra / Mithra. Dr. Mario versus Ice Climbers. Ice Climbers. Alright, cool. Final. Flash. Don't want to skip this battle. Go! Fight, fight, fight. Me Gunner versus Corrin versus Mithra / Pyra versus Ice Climbers. See, Ice Climbers is another character I've never really understood as well. Do you like control both the characters, or does one just follow the other? And does one primarily take the lead, or do they switch? I don't know. Because it seems like they sort of switch their position, who's in front or who's in back every now and then. But yeah, I've never understood ice climbers. I do know that, like, Super Smash Brothers Melee, like professional tournaments and stuff like that, ice climbers tend to use, like, they had like an infinite combo that people couldn't get out of. So yeah, people would just spam that. There's Pyra. Pyra's down a life. Me Gunner Spike is down a life as well. Corrin is looking pretty low, and then Ice Climbers seems to be dominating a bit. I thought Ice Climbers had lost one of their characters, but I don't know if they respawn again. Yeah, see... Did they just respawn? I don't know. No, it's just literally... Oh, no. No. They're both still there. I don't know. I don't understand them. What the hell was that? The gunner just ended itself. Okay, Corrin's down another life. Spike was edge guarding. Pyre is nearly down to 3 lives. Let me at him. Okay, so we're all down to 3 lives apart from Ice Climbers. Who's on 2? No, who's on 4 if I could climb? Jesus! If I could climb. If only I could climb. But yeah, you know what I was saying there. Everyone's on 3 lives now anyway, so it's fine. See, that's one thing about my my last job that I really did enjoy. Like, there was sometimes like, they had it structured so all the like really light stuff was up on top, like way out of the way, but then we had ladders and stuff to get up there. But like, in the interest of quickness, if the ladders weren't on the right right aisle or something, and you'd have to kind of go around to the next aisle, move them all the way through, and like they're not exactly the easiest things to get around. Massive, great, what, like maybe like 12-foot set of ladders, something like, or set of steps. So it's like a big sort of triangle shape with steps going up, and then obviously the rest of the frame around it. Big things, like trying to navigate them around. Sometimes the wheels got frozen up and stuff like that. But so, like, yeah, sometimes you would just climb the racking. Not the most health and safety sort of. If health and safety saw you doing it, then yeah, you'd be screwed. But it's one of them. It was always quite fun climbing the racking, so I just used to sit at the top at times. Sit right at the top. I'm all in my gear, so I wouldn't like feel the cold or anything like that. And yeah, it's like nobody would find you up there, not unless they looked hard enough. And by that point, I'd already learned working at Morrison's to make dens. Corrin's been defeated. Pyro's on 2 lives. The gunner is on 1 life, and Ice Climbers are on 1 life. Yeah. There's me and a couple of mates who used to work at Morrison's, and we used to make dens out of the just like the big multi-packs of toilet roll and stuff. Used to put a wall out in front of us. Nobody could see in. Nobody would suspect otherwise unless they actually came and just like, oh, there's only 1 layer here. But that was always quite funny. the things you do in your job to get out of doing your job. Okay, so we've got me, Gunner, versus Pyra right now. Nobody seems to be smoking or anything. See, I keep noticing stuff with the icons as well. Like Pyra did something a few seconds ago that made, like, there be a little sort of glint in the eye of her icon down the bottom. I don't understand what that was. Maybe it was like a perfect dodge or a perfect guard or something like that. But I don't know. Don't know what that was. Things you only notice when you're just watching. Oh, damn, the Gunner won. Holy crap. Did not expect that. Especially considering he ended himself, like, I swear it should count as a self-destruct. But no, apparently not. Apparently somebody defeated him, but it didn't look like that from what I saw, so who knows? Okay, so it's me, Gunner. Me, Gunner. Me, Gunner. Alright, cool. Right, one more tournament, and then we're on to the losers bracket stuff. Got a right tan. You or one of the characters there? I didn't really see. Or was it somebody who's, like, extremely white? Oh wow, okay, yeah, there's a text up the top as well. Yeah, see, the last message you put up there was a bit of a chunk on the screen as well. So I assumed I'd read that one. My last job, I worked at JD Gyms, and a few years ago, when it was really warm, like 43 degrees, damn, okay, yeah, I'd die in that heat. I got out of work by leafletting around the area through letterboxes. It was so warm. Yeah, Jesus Christ, that's not a nice day to be going around just shoving leaflets through people's letterboxes and stuff. That sucks. Goddamn. I mean, I'd like to think that they supplied you with water and stuff. Like, if they're getting you to do that, they need to be supplying you with water and, like, especially in that heat. Jeez. That's mental. They did not. Damn. And a gym of all places. Considering they know how much hydration helps and how much heat affects hydration. Would have thought it'd be just a given, really, but obviously not. You preferred it, to be honest. Oh, wow. Okay. Fair enough. I like being thirsty. Right, okay, so who have we got? Who have we got? Except my hay fever killing me, otherwise I like the heat. Yeah, see, to be honest, like, when I was working at Warren's, my manager there would often, because she literally lived just upstairs from the shop with her dog, she used to send me out with her dog all the time. And that was great. I just used to walk down to the seafront, like, around town and stuff. Big old German Shepherd dog as well, which was great. And yeah, that was awesome. Like, I'd much rather do that than actually serve people pasties and stuff, so I was quite happy to do that. And I'd get paid for it as well, so win-win. Okay, so who we've got? Who have we got? I'm not seeing anybody there. That is Robin there, just with a colour change. So we'll bring in me Brawler. I'm not seeing anybody else yet. That's fine. Olimar. Why is Olimar here? There's Inkling. So we'll pop in Swordfire. The Gunner's already won one So we can't use them. There's a Sephiroth there. I haven't seen a Bayonetta yet, but I could be wrong. No Bayonettas. So that's fine. Is there any Luigi's or Inkling? Oh no, we've done Inkling. Any heroes about? Not seeing any heroes, so that's good. I could have missed one previously though. Nah, no heroes. No Luigi's. No Inklings now. Robin's gone, Sephiroth's gone. I'm not seeing any Solid Snake. No Solid Snake. There's a Shulk there. We don't want Shulk. I see, yeah. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, you've mentioned a while ago that you have like Italian heritage, was it? I think that's what I remember you saying. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that, obviously, but yeah, you like your sunshine then. Is there another Zero Suit Samus anywhere? I didn't see one, I don't think. Nope, that's good. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, yeah, we're good. Shuffle that up. And go. Who's up next? We got Fox versus Toon Link versus no, Ike. Ike Blue, Red Roy. Obviously Crom's blue as well, but Crom's a bit easier to tell. For me personally, anyway. Versus Lucario. Fox takes that one. We've got Pit versus Peach versus Sword Fighter versus Jigglypuff. Come on, Jigglypuff. Oh, boo. Pit wins that one. Ganondorf versus Villager versus Olimar versus Corrin. Did Corrin... No. Corrin hasn't won one. It's fine. Villager won that one. We've got Me Brawler versus Daisy versus Richter versus Bowser Jr. Princess Daisy won that one. Oh, right, okay, yeah. It's a dominant gene, but yeah. Nice, cool. We've got Daddy Bowser versus Ness versus Falco versus Joker. Joker wins. Breath of the Wild Link versus Mewtwo, or Mew Blue, should I say there? Jeez. It's a bit weird seeing Mewtwo off colour. Duck Hunt Duo and Sheik. Mew Blue wins. Zero Suit Samus versus Ken versus... Is that normal Samus just with a black... Because that doesn't look like Dark Samus to me. I think that's just normal Samus. Versus Piranha Plant. It's alright, Piranha Plant won anyway, so that's fine. And then we've got Ridley versus Bayonetta versus Palutena versus Rob. And Rob takes that one.
Semi-finals.
The robotic assisted or robotic operated buddy won. Not so buddy now. He's fighting everything. Fox versus Pit. Pit won that one. Pit beat the furry up. Villager versus Daisy. Villager wins. Joker versus Mew Blue. Joker wins. Goodbye, Mew Blue. Piranha Plant versus Rob. Piranha Plant. Nice. Alright, cool. We have a plant in the final. Pit versus Villager versus Piranha Plant versus Joker. No, shit, I skipped it. Bollocks. Fuck. No, can't have that. I'll set up a different match between them for Pit, Joker, Villager, Piranha Plant. No, it's not it. It's not it. It's not how we do things here. I misclicked. No, I need a 5-stock battle. Although, I vaguely remember having to do this last time, but I'm not sure on the rule set here. Items. Everything's set. We don't want it. Oh, right, no. Everything's off. That's fine. Everything seems to be set up fine. So that's good. Yeah, we'll just go with a random level. Get this crap off my chest. Right, okay, so we need 4. We need CPU, 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 CPU. So that was Piranha Plant versus Palatina. Oh, I've forgotten who was in that match already. Oh, bollocks. Who was in that one? It was Pyromithra, wasn't it? I believe they were there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Villager was there as well. And who else was it? Was it Ness? Oh, shit. Can he remember who was the last person? It was Pit, wasn't it? Yeah. Piranha Plant, Pit, Pyromithra, and Villager. Was it Pyromithra? I think it was. I think it was Pyromithra. Alright, yeah. We'll just go with that. We'll go with that. See who wins this one. Sorry, Piranha Plant. You got, you won unofficially, but that's not how we do this here. They're on a pirate ship. Hell yeah. Alright, that'll do. It's fine. We've got percentages on, which is not exactly right, but that doesn't matter. Just gives more indication as to who's doing better. Hello! Nice, cool. Got entertain chat for a while. Babysitting for a bit. And only you there, yeah. Ooh. What's Lena up to on stream today then? Anything fun? Just chatting? Oh damn, okay, well... You seem to have mounted land. Land ho. Playing DayZ, nice. That's cool. Hey, I started off streaming on DayZ. I mean, I say that, it was between DayZ and Monster Hunter Rise at the time. But yeah, I couldn't find anything to talk about in the, like, the lulls of that game, so it's just like it was almost silent as well, and I'd only just started streaming as well, so I wasn't really practiced in talking all that much. And if there's nothing to really talk about, then yeah. There's a lot of grass around here. Oh, there's a sign over there. It's a fun concept for a game, definitely. And I like the fact that things like stick around on the server and stuff, even when you log out, sort of thing. But yeah, at the same time, that could be kind of annoying if you come back online to find somebody's destroyed your base and you're dead. So, but I suppose it depends. However, your server's set up. If you're in like a competitive PvP sort of server. I mean, I always, when I last played anyway, we were trying to find more sort of, not so much roleplay servers, but like servers where people were a bit more chill. Rather than hunting around on like freshy islands and stuff like that, and just beating up on naked people, really, because that was well annoying. Like even in Ark as well, people did that, and that annoyed the crap out of me. So I just went on a PvE server instead. So giving you the death stare. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. What's going on battle-wise here? We've got Pyra down to 1 life. Villager on 3, Pit on 2, and Piranha Plant on 2. Unless she's giving you the death stare because I'm bad-mouthing her game, but... Which I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just my opinion. My opinion doesn't count for shit, so... I was about to ask you what you had for your dinner, but you said earlier on, didn't you? You had a hoagie and... yeah, if I remember. That was today, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, see, my brother recently started playing a game, I think he called it Armor. I don't know how many or what installment it is or what, but like, yeah, he started playing that, and it's like DayZ but without the zombies, I believe. I think it's more like survival but with a bit more military focus. But yeah, again, I don't think that'd be my sort of thing. I remember, what was that game called? I remember there being like a slightly more realistic first-person shooter game. I believe it was only single player. It's like Operation Flashpoint or something like that. I think it was. That was huge. I don't understand how anybody played that game. So I can only aim a gun in one direction. and there's like computer enemies coming from everywhere. Just like, holy crap. It's a bit like, oh, hello. Oh, Pyro one. Okay, cool. Daisy was originally an armor mod. Okay, see. Yeah, I always got confused with that. Because there was like H1Z1, or Z1, however you want to say that. And Daisy. So I always thought that Daisy was a little, like, a mod off of that game, but I think it, yeah. I think it was armor, to be honest, now that you say that. It's amazing how many actual I say fully functioning, like talking about Daisy, but like how many games actually spawned from other games, like that whole Gmod thing that came from Half-Life, was it? I think it was Half-Life. And people make games in that, and like, yeah, you've got like your prop hunts and your hide and seeks and stuff like that from that. And you've got, yeah, things spawning from like Daisy spawning from armor. And I'm sure there are other examples of it as well. But nothing's coming to mind right now. But yeah, it's very cool. I mean, it's kind of like, I suppose it's kind of like adding sort of seamless multiplayer to Elden Ring and stuff like they've done on PC mods and stuff like that. I mean, to be honest, that should be how it is anyway, in my opinion. We shouldn't have to kind of struggle as much as you do to do multiplayer, but then, yeah, at the same time, there are things in place to make sure that you can't just go through. I don't know, to be honest. I've seen bits and pieces of this mod through a creator called Only Waifu. And yeah. But it seems to be implemented quite well anyway, this mod anyway. I don't know about this whole, what's that called? The Elden Ring Fortnite thing that's happening. Night Rain, I think it was. I'll have to have a look. It might be quite fun. I might enjoy it, but right now I don't think so. So what did I do there? No, I need to go back. This isn't the final. I need we'll have another 5-stock battle, random match, and we'll right, we need 6 people, so, and that was, I need to write Pyromithra. Okay, right. So yeah, we can't have any of those or any of the previous winners. So, okay then. Okay, so me Gunner's already in the final. So we'll have me Sword Fighter, because why not? And me Brawler, because why not? That's 2. We'll have an Incineroar, why not? We'll have a... We've got Me's represented, we've got Pokemon represented. Sonic for the furries, or... or maybe Lucario. It's another Pokemon, isn't it? Yeah, we'll have Sonic there, and then we'll have we'll have Mewtwo because he did quite well in the last one, and then see, I'd like to keep it on random. But if we get any repeated characters and they actually win, then that confuses things later on. You know what? Ken. Have we got the bomb skin on here? I say the bomb skin. No, it doesn't look like it. He's like wearing rags and stuff, so looks like a hobo. But it doesn't seem to be here, unless it's an add-on or something like that, or paid DLC or something. Who knows? Excuse me. Oh wow, what is this? I don't remember ever playing on this level. I mean, and it seems to have gone exactly the way I thought it would anyway. Just everybody head to the roof. We fight on the roof. Okay, so okay. So it was sort of semi-random where I was putting things there. So okay, Cyberpunk is being represented by Ken. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is being represented by Sonic the Hedgehog. Elden Ring is being represented by Mewtwo. We've got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon being represented by the Mii Brawler. Avowed is being represented by Mii Sword Fighter. And Incineroar is representing Tales of Arise. Okay, there we go. Avowed was me, Sword Fighter. Mystery Dungeon is Mii Brawler. Elden Ring is Mewtwo. Ooh, don't need to be there. Mewtwo. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is Sonic the Hedgehog. And Cyberpunk is Ken. Just Ken. Alright, how are we looking? Ken's down to 3, Sonic's down to 4, Mewtwo's down to 3, yeah, Mii Brawler Tony is down to 3 lives, and Mii Sword Fighter Berto is down to 3 lives. Incineroar is down to 3 lives. So the idea is whoever wins this is representing a game that lost in the preliminaries. Like, get my mouth around that word. So yeah, they all sort of lost out. So this is sort of like a loser's bracket sort of thing. So whoever wins this will just be added as a 7th entrant to the last, to the last battle. Just as like a second chance and a bit of a wild card sort of situation. Spice things up a bit, make things a bit different. Incineroar's not looking so good, and Sonic's not looking so good. Sonic was winning, like, when I last checked. Jeez. Sonic had, like, 4 lives. It's only been a few seconds, hasn't it? Okay, everybody's down to 2 lives, apart from Sonic the Hedgehog, who's down to his last. See, Sonic seems like he's be a bit of a pain on this level. It goes a bit too fast. Bit too fast. Goes like sort of overshoots and just leaves the level, I guess. Everybody's getting down to 1 life. Berto's on 2 lives. Ken's on 2 lives. Sonic the Hedgehog has been defeated. Incineroar's been defeated. So it's not going to be Tales of Arise. And it's not going to be Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. See. Was that Mewtwo? Elden Ring's out as well. I would maybe show a bit more disappointment, but these are all games that I actually want to play again. So, or again, or no, I've played everything here at least once. So, yeah, there's nothing completely new to me. Berto's second to last life is looking pretty low. Ken's just hit his last life. So at the minute, we've got Cyberpunk fighting. Nope, Cyberpunk's out. So it's the Mii's. We've got Avowed fighting Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Sword Fighter is Avowed and Mystery Dungeon is the Brawler. I just wanted to like not win. It's like, yeah, you take this one. Just jumps off the edge. All right, so Mii Brawler wins that one. Cool. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon gets put back in. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Wicked. Alright, cool. We already... If we have the Brawler represent that game, cool. That'd be Mii Brawler. Brawler. Okay, so... now it's time for me to do some mixing up and stuff, I think. Going into the final. I said I wanted to be about like 2 to 2.5 hours, but 2 hours 40 minutes now, so or 41 minutes. However, I did have about like 15 minutes chatting at the beginning, just kind of going over what's going on. So and the usual sort of chatting scenario, what's been going on today. So yeah, we had a break as well, so that's fine. Okay, let's get folding these up, and I mix them all up, put numbers on them, and then yeah, whack them in something to mix them up again, and then. Although no, I don't need to mix them up again. I just need to not know what's in them when I've numbered them, so it's fine. Make them nice and small so I can't see in there. Numero uno. 1. Ugh. Oh no, crap. No. Oh, crap. Alright, what was that? I need a new square now. I didn't mean to write a number on it yet. Bellix. I messed up. Give me more paper. Give me more paper. All right, cool. That one there. What a shit show, huh? What an amateur. Should just have a spreadsheet or something by now, but that seems like too much like hard work to me. Okay. Put that there like that. So... Hey, tear, will you? Rip and tear. Alright, so that was Red Dead Redemption 2. RDR2. That'll do. Right, okay, so I just need to fold these up. And not write on them just yet. I need to mix them up before I write on them. So then I don't know what numbers relate to which games. Alright, cool. That one. Mass Effect. Okay. Let's get rid of the doots. Don't need that going on in my ear too long. As much as I love Pokemon as well, just like that music once you sort of defeated, like you've beaten somebody or you've caught a Pokemon or something, the just constantly going on. Just like if you leave it on that, I've got to say that's a that is a I don't know. It serves to just annoy you or drive you insane. You'd use it as like a form of torture or something, if that's what you're into. There we go. That's 3. Pokemon Scarlet there. So we have Red Dead Redemption 2, Mass Effect, Pokemon Scarlet. We've got Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Persona 5 Royal, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't think I missed any there. I very well could have. And with some of these games, they can kind of lead on to others as well. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my headset as well. But yeah, they can kind of lead on to others. Say if 3 Houses wins, we get through Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We've then got Fire Emblem 3 Hopes we could play as well, which is a little bit different. It's Fire Emblem, but in the style of a Warriors game. I've played through that once myself, and yeah, it is. That's a great game. It's good fun. Much better than the first Fire Emblem Warriors game they did, in my opinion. There we go. Right, there's them all folded up. I need to mix them up, so I don't know what's in what. Just chuck them to the other side of my room and then pick them up there or something. So then I don't know. Alright, well. That one there is going to be number 1. 1. That one there is going to be number 2. 2. That one there is going to be number 3. 3. That one there is going to be number 4. 4. That one there is going to be number 5. Ooh. There we go, 5. And that one's going to be number 6. Alright, cool. Right, okay, let's set this final up, shall we? Then we can get playing something then. Right, okay, so who do we need here? Number 1. I'm on the wrong bloody page. Or am I? No, I'm not. Just need to move my little pieces of paper out of the way so I can read who's what. Okay, so villager. We need villager for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Wherever villager may be. Oh. No, I don't. What have I done? What have I done here? Am I on the wrong page? I think I'm on the wrong page because we've just done that tournament for those characters, haven't we? So turn that over. We don't need villager at all. We need Robin. There we go. Robin representing Fire Emblem, which is apt, considering that's the series they're from. That's Corin. Robin, where are you? I don't see you. I don't see him. Am I blind? Yes. No, there it is. Alright. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Cool. Oh, alright, that'll do. That's fine. No. No. So 4 was Shulk. Okay, so I need to take into consideration which counter I'm using. Shulk, not Sheik. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Right next to Robin. Cool. Who is... I need one more person, don't I? I do. CPU. There we go. Right. That would be 5. 5 is me Gunner. Cool. And then we've got 7, which will be Pyromithra, wasn't it? Yeah. No? I'm screwing it up already. Right, yeah, just pop you back on a random thing again. Incineroar. Change that over. Who are you? That's 6, so that'll be Pyromithra. Oh, where's my counters here? I can't see him. Ken. Did Ken... No, Ken didn't win one, so Ken can be... Where's... Oh, no. Ken is 1, so Ken will be Robin. I say Ken will be Robin. There we go. Robin. Then... Mewtwo. which is 3, which is Snake. Snacky. Snacky. Where are you? Sneaky Snake. Right, okay, and then Sonic's there. Okay, cool. You don't need Sonic. 2 was who? Sephiroth. So yeah, winner 1 was Robin, winner 2 was Sephiroth, winner 3 was Snake, winner 4 was Shulk, winner 5 was me Gunner Spike, and winner 6 was Pyramithra. That last one was me Brawler, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. Me Brawler is representing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Alright, okay, I think I finally got there. Let's get this one underway, because this one could take potentially longer than the others.
3, 2, 1, go!
Gotta love a stamina battle. 999 health. Just, just let them go at it. Everybody's on 1 life though, so once they're out, they're out. So if they fall off, then yeah, they're out as well. So lovely. They be fighting. They be fighting. I'm gonna very quickly just use the toilet. Be back in just a second. Jeez, Shulk and Pyro went out quick. That'll be 4 and 6. They're gone. I ain't gonna see what's in those. Saves process of elimination kicking in. Everybody else seems to be doing alright still. Nobody's smoking yet. Pyro and Shulk must have just fallen off. I don't know. I wasn't here, so... Oh, Snake is out. Alright. That's 3 gone. 3, yep. Was that... Oh, holy shit, okay, the me Brawler's out, so the what's its faces, the losers bracket, they did well though. Okay, so we've got Robin, Sephiroth and Spike. Or me Gunner. Sephiroth down there just chilling. Okay. Everybody seems alright at the moment, so not seeing any smoke coming off of anybody's icons down the bottom there. Gunner. Oh, okay, Gunner saved himself. God damn. They're fighting for that edge. They're edging, they're edging. Oh, Robin. Oh. God damn, okay. That was well timed. To get them both anyway, on the way back up. Whoa. I was going to say it's getting further away from the edge, so it's a bit safer for people now, but they seem to be going towards it again. No, that's a real one. That is a real one. I was wondering if that could have been a fake. I don't know if I put the fakes in. Can't remember. Well, Robin seems to be doing quite well with his final smashes. That's twice I've seen that since I've come back from using the toilet. So, to be honest, there was a match that was that went through earlier on. I say went through that I watched earlier on. That Sephiroth just constantly kept getting the final smashes. So it's just like just Meteor every 5 minutes. Oh damn, okay. So it's Robin versus Sephiroth. So 1 and 2 left. 5's gone. Nobody's looking too bad yet. Not seeing any smoke coming off any of the emblems yet, so... Oh, there we go, Sephiroth smoking. Sephiroth's getting low. I wonder how far behind... Oh, there we go. There it is. Robin takes it. Alright, number 2 goes. And... we have our winner. We have our winner. Alright, cool. Right, yeah, let's end this music. End this music, please. Right. I wonder. But I'm gonna... like... I want to play all of these games, but if I had a preference, then it would probably be... I've been thinking about playing Fire Emblem Three Houses again for a long while, to be honest. But I'm happy to play any of it. I wouldn't have put it on the list otherwise. Oh, wow. Pink characters. I mean, they're spirits, I believe, so... Alright, cool. More Smash stuff going on. But yeah, okay. Let's see who won that then. Let's see what we're playing. Sorry, a bit windy. Ugh, excuse me. What are we playing then? Okay, we're playing Mass Effect. Cool. All right. just because it says Mass Effect, it doesn't mean we have to play the whole trilogy in one sort of sitting. We can play the first one and play something else afterwards or something. So don't worry about that. But at the same time, if I'm feeling moving on to 2 after the first one, then yeah, we might do so. So who knows? Who knows? Depends. Yeah, you can go into sleep mode. I need to change over the things. Oh. We'll pop that on the burb. So then you're not staring into the void. Give me just a second.